Justin Bieber is of course incredibly famous. Can't be bothered to watch the whole video? In a sentence, the Bieber phenomena is down to the same fundamental principles that made Hitler a big star. For the purposes of celebrity, fame and infamy are the same thing. Thanks for watching. What do I mean by that sentence where I bizarrely compared Justinian Bieber to Adolf Hitler? Well, there are similarities, as bizarre as they may be. This is the bizarre summary. I look at the bizarre. It just so happens that I think that everything is a bit bizarre. But I couldn't call it the everything summary, could I? Get off my back. The reason I want to talk about Justin Bieber is because, not knowing any 14-year-old girls, all I hear about him is hate. Now, I'm not here to hate on the guy. I just want to know how someone who seems to be quite widely disliked has been so successful. Bieber started making YouTube videos of himself singing in the late 2000s. In 2007, Scooter Braun of So So Def Records found one of Bieber's videos and essentially offered him the chance to become a star. Now, Bieber's mother, Patricia Mallette, not to be confused with 80s wrestler Pat Mallet, wasn't sure. Apparently, at least in part, because Scooter Braun is Jewish. She's quoted as saying, or praying, "God, I gave him to you. You could send me a Christian man, a Christian label." She told the New York Times back when it all started that she remembered praying, "God, you don't want this Jewish kid to be Justin's man, do you?" Well, let's find out what God was thinking. In fact, let's not bother God. He's got enough on his plate planning the H5N1 outbreak of 2018. So Scooter Braun took Justin and banged him straight in the recording booth. And in 2008, Justin's first single came out, Shiny Fucking Happy People.
Shiny fucking happy people. Shiny fucking happy people. Shiny fucking happy people.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, since then, Justin Bieber has become a global superstar. He's sold more than 15 million albums. He's played to more than 5 million people live in concert. He was born in 1994, and he's worth about $250 million. Is that why people dislike him? Well, maybe. You can talk about talent. There's a lot of talent in the showbiz industry. There's also a lot of people who don't have any talent. But no matter how much talent somebody has, it seems quite unfair that somebody so young, in their early 20s, would be worth $250 million. So is that why people don't like Justin Bieber? Are they jealous of his incredible wealth and fame? A wealth and fame that, maybe in their eyes, he hasn't earned. I mean, for the last 20 years, my mate Jumbo's been playing the harpsichord everywhere, from Wigan to Liverpool, and he still has to get the bus. But jealousy doesn't really explain the amount of animosity towards Justin Bieber. Justin has been known for his angry outbreaks.
Fucking little cock, fuck off back to America. Fucking little moron.
What did you say?
You heard what I said, man?
What'd you say?
You heard what I fucking said, mate? Lose your fucking belt. Lose your fucking belt.
Hey, the paparazzo called him a fucking little cock after his bouncers pushed him out of the way. You gotta give him that. He's also spat on fans. He's also been aggressive enough to end up in court-ordered anger management.
I'll never do that again, so I'll try. Ever. I'll never do it again. Get this cell phone off.
Well, he's a modern-day poet. He's an angry young man. That's what society needs. Society needs people to stand up to the establishment. Society needs people to talk about, to shout about the injustices in the world. Also, there's this.
One less lonely one less lonely There's gonna be one less if I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK.
A smug, petulant racist, or a little kid who was telling a joke he would know not to tell as an adult and wouldn't be shamed for if he wasn't famous. Don't get me wrong, I'm not defending it. And there's another video as well, one that isn't bleeped. Well, as I say, I'm not defending him. But Bieber's fame means that we see both his bad side and his good. His bad side has been reported so much that people who have nothing to do with pop music, people who don't know anything about music, People who've never had the displeasure of accidentally switching over to the shit-eating grinnery of TMZ know who Justin Bieber is. When he fucks up, he's in the mainstream media. Otherwise respectable news outlets report when Justin Bieber throws eggs at someone's house or otherwise is a dickhead. It's juicy. It's one of the highest ranking members of the celebrity aristocracy really fucking up. People like it. The more he fucks up or lashes out, the more famous he becomes. The more famous he becomes, the more his life is invaded. The more his life is invaded, the angrier he becomes. The angrier he becomes, the more he lashes out. The Justin Bieber phenomenon is self-perpetuating. I mean, until it's not. Remember Britney Spears? Cherished and loved, and then after so much time in the spotlight, she couldn't see past it. With realities blurred, she married a piece of shit. She lost sight of what was really going on. She had a breakdown. She shaved her head. Yeah, I know he was Jewish. Well, I know that makes you Jewish too. Well, I didn't say it, his mum said it. Right, well, why don't you do that then? Right, good. Good, you do that then, God. Okay then, alright, bye-bye. Dickhead. I think Britney Spears, back when she was having a hard time, was kind of a lot more balanced than Justin Bieber. He looks pissed off all the time. He's outgrown his fans. When you become a superstar at 14, I guess it's very easy to forget what being normal is like. His behaviour certainly isn't normal. His petulance, his teenage bullshit, is what a lot of people go through. But for him it's magnified and intensified by what's around him. You get a stable guy into his shoes with his songs, who doesn't piss into a mop bucket on camera, and you probably wouldn't have anywhere near the fame. Someone like that, someone stable, could still be a jobbing pop star. They could still have legions of fans and be loved for their music. Look at David Bowie. He was really a pretty normal guy. He was famous for his music, not for being a brat. And also, a more down-to-earth person probably wouldn't have the same risk of wrapping their Spider 911 around a tree, intentionally or not. Still, immense fame and wealth and getting everything you want at a very young age worked out for Caligula. Didn't it?